Rolex, the titan of luxury watches, has always been a pro at crafting stunning stainless steel pieces that do more than just keep time. They make a statement. Here at Opulent Oasis, we've got our finger on the pulse of the latest luxury trends, and right now, something sparkly has caught our eye. Rolex is spicing things up, embracing gold and platinum in their newest collections. It's sending ripples through the watch community. What's behind this glamorous pivot, you ask? Stick with us as we unpack Rolex's shiny new direction in today's spotlight. Pull up a chair. It's time to explore why Rolex is going all in on gold. Walking into a Rolex authorized dealer feels like entering a chess match where the stakes are high and every piece is, well, a piece of art. You're facing the grandmasters of luxury timekeeping, with each move crafted to perfection. But let's pivot to something even shinier: Rolex's recent fascination with precious metals. It seems the watch world is buzzing, trying to figure out why Rolex is now playing favorites with gold and platinum. Being a Rolex watch these days must feel a bit surreal. Dressed in simple steel or lavish gold, you're the belle of the ball either way. Despite pocketing a hefty $10 billion last year, Rolex keeps their cards close, crafting an air of mystery as dense as fog in London. This topic isn't just multifaceted, it's like a diamond, with every angle reflecting a new, intriguing sparkle. Lately, it seems like every watch brand, Rolex included, has really upped the ante on precious metals. Gold and platinum aren't just making appearances at the big expos, they're basically hogging the limelight. Rolex might be snagging the headlines, but this bling fest is a full industry affair. From Omega to Tag, it looks like everyone's decided that if a watch isn't draped in something shiny, it's practically naked. Peering into Rolex's strategy, it's clear they're not just playing the game, they're setting the board, playing a sophisticated game of chess where every move is more dazzling than the last. What's the deal with all the gold? It's like gold and platinum are the new black in the watch world, making steel watches look over their shoulders. Seems everyone's got a memo pushing us toward the glitzier stuff. Walk into any major authorized dealer and bam, you're smack in the middle of a precious metal parade. This isn't just some fleeting trend, it's turning into the new norm. Now let's get one thing straight. Precious metal watches aren't some newfangled craze. For the die-hard watch aficionados, these shiny pieces have been the hidden gems of collections for ages, though they've been more of a ripple than a wave in the vast ocean of watches. Nowadays, though, dropping cash on a gold watch is less like a purchase and more like you're buying your way into an elite club. It's practically a golden ticket that doesn't just get you a seat at the table, it whispers, "You've made it." We've all heard the legends. Landing a steel Rolex on your first try is about as likely as stumbling upon a unicorn in your backyard. It's not just luck, it's near miraculous. These high-demand brands aren't merely selling watches, they're selecting who gets to join their exclusive party. With precious metals becoming more prominent and steel taking a back seat, it's clear Rolex is not just keeping up with the Joneses, they're inviting a wealthier set of Joneses over. And let's be honest, in the luxury league, flashing some precious metal isn't just stylish, it's practically part of the uniform. Rolex is transforming from the tough, ready-for-anything tool watch to the epitome of what today's luxury looks like: polished, poised, and precious. Hold up, why not subscribe and join the Opulent Oasis community? Get the freshest content right to your inbox. Let's jump back in. This pivot to precious metals, it's quintessentially Rolex. Meticulously planned and brilliantly executed. They've been fine-tuning their timepieces for over half a century, crafting watches that are as tough as they are elegant. Take a closer peek at Rolex's recipe for success: top-notch movements, an exclusive foundry, and a masterful understanding of materials. They're not just in the game, they're ahead of it, crafting with a level of precision that suggests they might be moonlighting as diamond cutters instead of watchmakers. Their marketing is just as sharp, rooted in a heritage that gleams as brightly as the faces of their watches. When Rolex shakes up the luxury watch landscape, you can bet it's a strategic move. They've nurtured a fan base that spans generations by not just banking on nostalgia, but also pouring serious cash into high-profile sponsorships. Whether it's the thrill of Grand Slam tennis or the elegance of yacht races, Rolex ensures its name stays as prestigious as the trophies given out at these events. It's less about keeping up appearances and more about reinforcing a legacy of unrivaled excellence. Now let's zero in on a prime example of their luxe shift, the Rolex Day-Date 40 in 18 KT yellow gold. This isn't just a watch, it's Rolex flexing its horological muscles. The model sports a fluted bezel, which isn't just for show, it's a nod to the original Oyster's waterproofing prowess, now serving as a hallmark of style. Paired with the President bracelet, designed specifically for the Day-Date's debut in 1956, it screams comfort and class. The watch isn't just a pretty face. It's packed with practical features like a self-winding mechanism and a day-date display strategically placed for easy glances. This timepiece doesn't just tell time, it tells the world you know what time it is, in style. All right, let's spill the beans on why new steel Rolex models have been as scarce as hen's teeth lately. The brand just lit up a new factory, geared to churn out a whopping extra 250,000 watches. The slowdown on the steel front? It seems they're pouring all their energy into keeping up with the feverish demand for crowd favorites, like the Pepsi GMT and the Daytona. It's a shrewd move. Why whip up more frenzy with new models when you can barely keep up with the current craze? When it comes to the pivot towards more precious metals, the math is pretty simple. Why go for a $5,000 sale when you can reel in a cool $25,000 with something a bit more opulent? It's not just a good deal for Rolex, it's like hitting the jackpot for the dealers too. Beyond the romantic mystique wrapped around the Rolex name, remember, it's all business, a very astute one at that. This shiny shift also seems to be a nifty trick to dodge the wild market flips that have been shaking up the early 2020s. Dealers are tightening their belts, demanding that buyers not just talk the talk, but walk the walk. It's about proving your mettle, perhaps by opting for a less glamorous Datejust or splashing out on a pricey sky dweller. Venturing into a Rolex dealership these days is akin to stepping into a game of chess. The dealers have their strategy down pat, but if you want that crown jewel, you'll need to make some savvy moves. Buying a precious metal watch isn't just a transaction. It's practically a rite of passage, a show of allegiance that says you're not just window shopping. This strategy isn't just about inflating prices. It's about forging relationships in the Rolex realm that are as solid as their meticulously crafted watches. What's in store for Rolex if they keep chasing the sparkle? It seems they're subtly nudging their classic stainless steel models, those trusty workhorses that have been the backbone of their lineup since the 50s, to the side. If Rolex decides to really cut back on these stainless steel champs, it'd be more than just a minor hiccup. Those stainless steel pieces aren't just watches, they're legends, the bedrock on which the temple of sports watches was built. Switching to gold isn't just about turning up the bling factor. A gold Rolex is more than a watch. It's a loyalty badge signaling you're in it for the long haul with the high rollers. It's like a wedding ring, but instead of till death do us part, it's more till the next luxury release. That gleaming gold on your wrist might just be the golden ticket you need to score a coveted steel Daytona or GMT on your next watch hunt. What's your take on Rolex's glittery gambit? If this chat sparked any thoughts, or if you just had a good time joining our luxury lounge, don't forget to smash that like button, drop us a comment, and subscribe to keep up with all things opulent. Thanks for hanging out at Opulent Oasis. Stick around for the next video, where we'll dive even deeper into the shiny, shimmering world of high-end watches.